And Santiago, you're late, so your length will be 5 minutes for your presentation. You got to make it 5 minutes.
By the way, it's not San Diego.
It's Santiago. I'm sorry, I made a mistake from the beginning to the last. Okay?
Don't worry. You have a presentation on the computer? Okay. So, even if I wasn't a lot in the classes, I'm going to give a summary of what I did. So what I think it's important that I got from the workshop. I don't know if you can plug this. Maybe it works or not. I don't know. Otherwise, you will have to switch on. I'll try. Yeah, it works. So yeah, I came actually to the workshop to know a little bit more about Xiaotung. And I have to say I'm very happy. I knew a lot of persons working in research, and I actually talked with a lot of professors. It has been good to know you. Even if I got sick on the trip, I couldn't come also, okay. But anyway, so what I have to say about the workshop activities, I think they are interesting courses on computer science and electrical engineering, so it's really the basics that you do on the first year, so it's good, or interesting. Well, I did it a lot of times already, so it was not that interesting to me, but I think it's really important to learn the basics at the beginning. And I also think it was a good view of the Shinsu trip. In the Shinsu trip, you had a good view of the Hakka culture and the science park. I already did this trip also to the museum, so I already knew the museum from inside. So maybe next year you can have something like an insider from a company to show you something about industrial. I think it's even better because yeah, the museum is nice, but actually you don't see how the companies work, so it's good to have an insight in the companies too. Yeah, it's a pity I got sick on this day, so I couldn't come. No, it doesn't work anymore. Yeah. On NCTU research, I have to say that now I know a little bit better how the structure of the department is built. So I was basically interested in the electronics engineering department, is what I want to do. I'm on research. This is a division I came up to, but it's not really that explained on the website and on the pages. But it's mainly what you have. Design automation, signal processing, and system on chip. I think you will learn these concepts as long as you stay in this area. But this workshop was a good opportunity to learn all this structure, which is important when you want to focus on research and you want to know the persons that are good at that. And yeah, I met a lot of professors. I talked with them, and yeah, it was interesting to know what they are doing. And yeah, they offered me some advices. I have to see more professors. Still to visit a lot of professors. But it was a good insight on what I can do, and yeah, they are opening positions. There are open positions for researchers for foreigner countries, and if you want to do research, I think it's a good place, Xiaotung, close to the science park, and actually mainly what I came here to in Taiwan because it's top world research in electronics engineering is what I think. Not even the US. Maybe you're surprised about that. But yeah, it's something that he mentioned, that the labs here are really well equipped. Something you don't know, but I tell you, at UCLA, they don't have that good equipment. Even in an American university like UCLA, they don't have that good equipment. Because, well, it's obvious, right? If you're near the science park, if you know the companies, and you're kind of friends with them, which are the professors working for the companies and the companies having a relationship with the professors, you have good deals. And the oscilloscopes you see here in the labs and the computers you see here in the labs are not that easy to find in the US. I mean, you have to pay the full price, and I'm sure here they have deals and special prices, and at the end you get these good, nice laboratories with a lot of resources. So, something I learned, very interesting from this workshop, maybe you don't know it, but here at Xiaotung they are also doing other workshops, other summer schools, which are more interesting a little bit to me because it's a little bit more advanced. Or wireless communications. So if you want to learn about mobile communications and Wi-Fi and all these kind of network technologies, they have a summer school in signal and information processing, which is advanced. It's really advanced, it's research. So you have to know a little bit. So if you don't do the full master first, it's hard to understand all the stuff. But yeah, you know, even in summer they are still working and they still do research on that, and they still teach students about the topics of research. So you have one, signal information processing, very interesting. They have another one which is even more interesting, which is mainly for communications. It's theory, but also techniques, which also shows you. But I think, yeah, you asked me about this board, right? And you wanted maybe to come. So yeah, this is one of them. I guess you haven't heard about this word, but it's what you use on communications technologies. And also another one, which is in Taichung, but you have professors from Xiaotung also giving lectures on that one. So during the full month of August, you have, if you want, you can still do research and learn about these topics, which is very helpful. And they are also very cheap, I find it. If you try to do this kind of workshops in Europe or in America, it's going to cost you like thousands, from $600 to $1,000. So here it's really cheap, so it's affordable for students, which is very important. In other places they monetize this kind of learning even more in the US, so they try to get as much money as possible from you, which is not always the case. If you're a student, you cannot pay that kind of amount of prices. So here it's really nice. It's really affordable because they don't count on the student. I know they count more on paid from the government and from the associations. So I think, yeah, that's all I have to say about the course and the research and all the time what I did when I was here. I basically was learning about all the things that is what I came for. So yeah, I'm really happy that I had the opportunity and all the help you gave me. You also gave me the list of professors, and I could do all of it. Thank you to you. And it was nice to know you. Now that I know you, I will see you around, because I will be around for sure for a lot of time. So we will see each other regularly. Thank you.
So, it's Santiago. Am I correct? Santiago.
Right.
Okay, am I correct, right? Okay. Thank you, Santiago. Even though he has a profound knowledge, but he still come to join us and give us a lot of information, okay, about the summer school. So thank you very much. Okay.